Hi everyone, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays from me and my lovely dog Max. Yes, you're a good boy. Hi all the signs of the zodiac, I'm Pam and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon in Sagittarius on December 18th, 2017. I'm going to look into my crystal and get messages, predictions, and insights for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs will be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So let's see what comes up with this full new moon in Sagittarius. And I'm going to start with Earth. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of jumping jacks throughout this 2-week period. You have maybe exercising, it may be literal jumping jacks, or it could be jumping jacks in some other sense where you are having a lot of activity and a lot of things you have to do. It's like you're going to be figuring out things. I feel like if you've had any area in your life that has caused you some kind of confusion, or you needed to do research and look into details, figure things out, problem solve, troubleshoot, I feel some of you earth signs are going to have that energy from this new moon. You may be wording things properly. If you have to submit any kind of documents or presentations or papers or dissertations or anything in writing for publication, you are going to be looking over your words very carefully, the written words. Some of you have the likelihood of getting totally immersed and involved in other people's problems. These could be your kids' problems, other people in your family's problems. They could be coworkers' problems, but it may be because they're coming to you and asking for your assistance or help. You could be being the Good Samaritan, or you could be getting dragged into it. You may meet some strangers that put you on some kind of wild goose chase or a whirlwind of things happening one after the other. These could be like if you had to buy holiday gifts and you could be getting the runaround from customer service people or store people or online people. They could be strangers. These could also be strangers that you ask directions to and they give you a totally roundabout wild goose chase way to go that ends up being complicated or out of the way, but it comes up as it being strangers. So it's coming from people you don't know. You may have somebody that comes into your life that you have to do a lot of digging about. So if you're a boss or if you have a position where you hire other people to do work for you or for the company you work for, I see somebody planting themselves firmly right in front of you. And for some reason, you have to do digging about this person. So you might be doing background checks or just digging into information about them because they're going to work for you or work for the company you work for, or I don't know the other reason unless you're hiring them to do like some particular job like contracting at your house or plumbing work or something. You may be digging into their background because you want to know, do they have the right license? Do they know what they're doing? That kind of thing. Do they have a good track record? There's a strong likelihood for some of you earth signs to bump into someone you knew from the past. This could be an old love relationship. It could be an old friendship. But whoever they are for you that are going to bump into somebody, this is like there's past connections to them and you. Some of you earth signs may feel jumpy and jittery from this new moon in Sagittarius. It may make you feel scattered or just jumpy in some way, like almost like you drank too much caffeine. I get this like revved up, jumpy energy. So now I'm going to look into the water signs, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. Thinking over what's been done and how you can revise it or redo it comes up for some of you water signs. So if you had to write any papers, homework, submit any projects, plans, or ideas at a business or something, or some plan of something you want to do, I feel like you're really looking over it, reworking it, or examining it carefully. Some of you also get the energy of talking to people you haven't seen in a long time. Some of the earth signs are going to have that. You're going to have it too. This doesn't feel so much to me like love, although it could be a love from the past. It feels more like old friends you haven't talked to in a long time, or family members you haven't talked to in a long time. Schoolmates from long ago. Maybe some of you have high school reunions coming up, or people getting together from multiple classes. I don't know, but I feel many Cancers, especially the sign of Cancer, but it could be any of the water signs, are going to find themselves talking to people they haven't talked to in quite a while. Could be people you used to teach or take classes from even. I see you bridging some kind of gap between either generations or some time that hasn't been spent, like you needed to spend more time with your kids or your grandkids or siblings or somebody, and I see you taking them out to do nice things. You may go to some holiday craft shows, or go shopping in an area where it's really quaint and it gets lit up for the holidays, and Christmas music playing and people shopping and being jolly, but it would be like in a quaint or unique setting, not necessarily like going to a mall. It could be, but it feels more like there's something nostalgic about it. I see that for some of you water signs. I see some of you water signs getting pretty upfront and telling people what you think, like getting your thoughts and opinions out on the table. I see some of you doing that. So, I'm not saying it's negative, but for some people that you're telling, it might not be that you're telling them the nicest thing. You're going to be, I feel like this new moon in Sag is going to make you blunt, upfront. Tell people like it is. Tell people the truth about something, your opinions, even if it might not be received well, or that they're not going to be thrilled with what you're telling them. I get that also. I feel some of you are going to be trying too hard. You need to be more relaxed and try not to push yourself too much. You have to be careful that you don't make a fool out of yourself, that you're not doing too much or going above and beyond the call of duty, like past what's normal. You have to be careful, some of you water signs, about your wallet and your purses. Be careful. Keep your eye on them. Don't have it easy where somebody can take them from you. Also, you want to be cautious of overspending. That comes up here as well. So now I'm going to look into the element of fire. This would be Leos, Aries, and Sagittarians. Some of you may feel like you're barking mad, like you're going up to the top of the tree and you're shouting out orders to people, or you're extra exuberant and happy, and you're like climbing up to the top of the tallest tree, and you're either shouting out orders or you're just acting like, you're partying it up, having a great time. I see some of you fire signs deciding you're going to do some things differently than what is expected of you. Maybe you're going to make a totally different holiday dinner than you normally would. Maybe they expect you to roll out tradition, the same outfit you wear every holiday, the same meal that you cook. same kind of gifts or something similar you do, even react to things, how you would normally react to things. I see you doing the opposite. I don't know whether you're intentionally doing it. Some of you I feel like you are, and some of you it just may be a reaction from the energies of this new moon in Sagittarius on December 18th. So you have to see how it plays out for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I do feel some of you fire signs are going to have some gossip that's going to be generated about you. I see some people talking about you, whispering about you, or gossiping about you, but maybe it's because good things are happening to you. Don't necessarily take that to mean it means something negative. Maybe you have a lot of success. Sometimes when people get successful, it makes other people say stuff, good or bad. So you don't know. It doesn't mean it's bad. There's some of you that are really getting affected by this full moon, because new moon, because I see it making you go in like a spiral, like a tornado, and it's going to make you feel like you're running around like crazy. You're going here, you're going there, you're going there. You're also going to be running around in your house like crazy, or wherever you live. I just see you, and I feel like your mind is going to be racing, scattered, but I see you in an upbeat mood. So I'm not seeing this affect you where you're like acting like a lunatic or nutty and you're mad or angry. I'm not seeing that. Here you're looking like you're upbeat, you're positive, you're maybe you're psyched about the holidays. I don't know, but you look like you're happy, just scattered and running around a little bit crazy. Some of you are putting some new things into practice and moving on with something new. This could be a new love relationship. It could be a new business practice. It could be some like new spiritual practice that you're starting to do. I don't know, or new practice at work. Maybe you're adopting new work habits, or you're changing the way you normally would do things, and so you're using new practices. Comes up here. Some of you fire signs may find that people are either accusatory to you of dropping the ball about something, or they're asking you for things, like being demanding, or both, because I get people being demanding with you for some of you fire signs. And you're also getting sick and tired of hearing people complain. So you may try to sidestep these people or avoid these people that are demanding or complaining at you. So now I'm looking into the air signs. This would be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libras. I see some of you air signs thinking how you could repurpose something that was old and make it new again, or looking at old things and deciding whether you want to keep it anymore. This could be clothing. This could be old holiday decorations, and you're taking them out and you're like, do I want to keep this anymore or not? Or some of you will be taking things that are old and refurbishing them, updating them, or making them new again in some way. Some of you may actually learn how to pilot something. If you wanted to learn how to fly a plane, or to drive a big rig or a school bus, or pilot some program, like become the starting up of some, like the leader, the head of some program, some of you are going to do that. Some of you air signs will be doing that with this energy of the new moon in Sagittarius. I feel like some of you air signs are going to be looking into motives of people. Why did they say the things that they said? Why did they do the different things that they said? I kind of get like this detective energy about you. You may not be like searching. You may just literally be asking people like, why did you say that? Why did you do that? Or you may do some digging. You might, but I see that for some of the air signs. I see you working on something with diligence. And getting down to the finer points of something, some of you air signs. So and like really focusing and really being diligent. If you wanted to work out and do exercise, you're going to be doing that. If you wanted to change your diet, or you had any issues with medical problems and you wanted to find out like what could you do to improve your health, or if you have some kind of condition, or if you need medical treatment, you could be like really digging into details to find out about that, or anything to improve your health and well-being. I see you, they didn't say the word researching, but I do feel research is part of it. I'm getting digging into details. So researching, digging into details, that kind of activity comes up for some of you air signs. If you are someone on YouTube, some of you may, or anything that where you have followers or subscriber base or subscriptions, that's going to be increasing for you with this new moon. Subscribers, subscriptions, anything. I don't care what you do, a newsletter, a YouTube channel, something else. I see numbers building up for some of you air signs. Some of you, this might be a smaller portion of you. I can't get a bead on that, but I get some of you taking some training, learning, training classes. This could be in anything. Maybe you're learning how to speak a new language. Maybe you are taking personal training. You want to lose weight. Maybe you're taking training to advance your class, advance you in your SAT scores, or you're taking classes and training because you want to increase your pay at work, and if you get this certification, it'll help you. Some of you are getting some kind of training, learning, training, education comes up for some of you with this new moon. Some of you may actually be putting something new into play, where you're starting something new and putting it out there, and you want to see how does it grow? How does it expand? This could be trying to get new clients if you are in sales. This could be new product line if you sell something and putting it out there to see if it increases. This could be on vlogs or blogs, or, you know, maybe even writing short stories or something in writing that you may self-publish or put out there and send out to publishing houses. So there's a lot of interesting energy going on with this new moon in Sagittarius on December 18th. I certainly hope this reading helped you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. If you would like to get the special videos I recorded this month for the middle of December, which is actually to cover a 3-year time period, where I did videos for Saturn moving into Capricorn for each sign of the zodiac, which would apply to sun sign and rising sign. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo for download and purchase. I used 2 different tarot decks and the crystal in those readings. You can also access those videos by going to my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, go to page 12, look for the heading for Saturn and Capricorn, psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you would like to get a crystal reading specifically for your sign, not the elements, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link, the other link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to the Vimeo videos on demand page for the December 2017 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. These videos are also available on my website by clicking on the videos tab on my menu, which is a drop-down menu. Go to page 12, look for the heading for December 2017 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Find your sign, click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have a spectacular rest of your month of December and benefits of all these wonderful energies of the new moon in Sagittarius on December 18th. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo On Demand channel. Thanks for watching.